What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Today we're going to be talking about fridges, and not necessarily the fridge that we have right here, but it is by the same manufacturer of this fridge, and that is going to be BougeRV. They were kind enough to send me out the newest model of fridge that they have to test and review for you guys. So we've already had a BougeRV fridge for about 2.5 years now. That's this one. Bought the fridge slide, hooked everything up, and we've absolutely loved it. If you're still camping with a regular cooler, you got to up your game for sure, because this thing stays cold all the time. No more buying ice, adding ice. You don't have to worry about any of that. So this is going to be a fridge freezer combo, and so is the new one. We're going to be taking this out of the Jeep, and we're going to be installing the new one that BougeRV sent us. Yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit about that fridge right now, just how easy it is to use. We'll get right into it. Well guys, like I was saying, welcome to the Rocky version 3.0. This is going to be the 41 quart version of this fridge, and it is beautiful. Like, I love it. Finished black stainless steel, looks awesome, very durable, absolutely feels solid. Definitely an upgrade from their older fridge. Again, not bashing their older fridge, it served us extremely well for 2.5 years, still works flawlessly. But check this thing out. Not only do you have Bluetooth capability, you can control it through the app on your phone, which makes it super simple to set temperatures, especially if you're not really right beside the freezer. Maybe you want to turn it off. So simple to do. Go to your Play Store, if it's Apple, Google, whatever, and you can download it through BougeRV, or there's a QR code that's actually put right on the fridge. Scan that QR code, download the app, and you'll be up and running. It will automatically detect the fridge if it's plugged in, and you're good to go. So guys, you're gonna have multiple different ways that you can actually power this fridge. Now, if you buy just the fridge, how it sits here, you're gonna be looking at around the $450 range Canadian. That's without the battery, and I strongly suggest you look into buying the upgrade, which is with the battery. That's going to run you approximately $650, but it is definitely worth it. So the battery itself is going to allow you to run this from pure battery for like 33 hours, and that's going to be on eco setting, so not full max, but I usually don't run it on max anyway. We always run it on eco, and that's in the old version. So not to mention how quiet this is. This fridge is on, it is running. It's been in direct sunlight now for quite a while. It's still cooling down. I have tested this. This fridge cools down really quick. Like, I'm talking 25 minutes, and that's in heat, in sun. But you are going to be able to power this via battery for 33 hours. Like I said, you can plug it in with the wall plug, which is obviously provided in the box, or you can plug it in directly to the 12-volt power supply that you have in the Jeep or in your vehicle, your RV, anything like that. So you can power it that way. The other cool thing, check out their website. They sell solar panels, foldable solar panels, and that would be awesome, especially on the Jeep. You can put it on the roof, and you can power the fridge with that solar panel. So again, if you guys are camping off grid or whatever, and you don't have access to power, and you don't want to continuously run it off the Jeep, pick up a solar panel. I definitely am going to. It's worth it. Although we never have run into a problem with the fridge killing our battery, and that is because BougeRV has built-in protection for that. So they're going to have 3 settings. You have a high setting, a medium, and a low, and that's going to monitor how much battery draw that you allow the fridge to have. So we always set it at medium. It comes from the factory on medium, and we've run this 12 hours overnight without running the Jeep, and the battery's been fine every single time. But now with the battery, removable battery, we don't have to worry about that anymore. If I want to unplug it overnight just to be on the safe side, I can unplug it. 33 hours is a long time to run a fridge on a battery, so we're not worrying about it. But yeah, guys, stop making ice. Definitely look into one of these fridges. I mean, these things are so great, and removable baskets, right? Very handy to have. You can take the whole basket out, easy to clean. You've got your drain plug to drain. Very, very nice. So I am really thrilled that we got this sent to us by BougeRV. Really, they make high-end products. and you're paying at a price point that's in that mid-tier level. Definitely worth every penny. So guys, there's only one thing left to do, and we're going to get this into the Jeep. We're going to install it. I've got to take the old one out. When you guys, if you guys are installing this in a fridge slide, just be sure of the measurements. So the measurements for each version of this, so you're going to have like a 40, you're going to have a 55, you're going to have different sizes. They're all the same dimension, length and width, all the same. The only difference is going to be height. So this one is a little bit wider and a little bit longer than our current one, but it's also shorter, which is actually kind of nice for trying to pack stuff into the Jeep. And it's also nice for my wife when she's trying to reach into this fridge. It's a little bit too high and it's hard to see stuff, and yeah, we slide it out and everything, but it's definitely a little bit harder. So this is going to be a little bit shorter, it's going to be a little bit easier, and I love it. The durability and finish of this speaks volumes of BougeRV and the company itself. I think they've really gone out and strived to make their products the best that they can. And you've got a 2-year warranty on this fridge. Pretty good. So I like it. Let's get it into the Jeep, and then I'll show you guys when we're camping some real world thoughts, because I'm going to be running this for over about a week and a half just to see hot, cold cycles, everything else. I've got stuff I'm going to pack in here, and then we leave in a week. So we're going to be heading out to the trails, and it's coming with us. So let's get in the Jeep. Okay guys, so now that we've got this all installed, really quiet fridge. Like, I'm sure you can hear that. That is on max power, so that is the heaviest output it can do. And of course you got some noise from the vents, but nothing that is going to distract you whatsoever, especially us. Like, it's, for us, this does not matter whatsoever. But now I guess if you had this in a small tent trailer or something like that, I still don't think you're going to be bothered by it at all. It's really quiet. And I just turned this on, so it's like trying to keep up here. So I'll try to show you here. Some bad lighting. Okay, so like this is in, you know, it's 30 degrees out almost, and we're reading 14 and 16 degrees Celsius. I just turned this on. Really cool feature. So you've also, like I said, you've got the removable trays, which we tend to not use, but they do come in handy for certain things. So you got both sides here, removable trays. You've got your LED lighting, both sides, which really helps at night. I will say our other one had the same thing, and that really does help. Other cool thing, you want to turn this to a single zone. So watch the display here. Right now it's set to dual zone. Okay, I pull this out, boom, single zone. Put it back in, back to dual zone. So again, if you want to remove that, remove the trays, you have all this for either fridge or freezer. Very nice design. Okay guys, so now that our fridge has cooled down to our set temperature, which is 1 degree Celsius for the fridge side and negative 20 degrees Celsius for the freezer side, we are ready to go ahead and download the app. So scan that QR code, download the app through your Play Store or their website. First thing you're going to want to do is go into the fridge here, and as you can see, it's going to show you your temperatures here. You can adjust these temperatures. You can turn the fridge on and off. It's going to show you your battery voltage percentage, what input you've got plugged in. So if you have solar, it's going to show you that. But the first thing I want you guys to go do is click on the settings up at the top here. And again, here's your settings for your battery power. So you can set it so that it's going to automatically shut the fridge off when it gets to a certain draw. I've got mine set to low right now. It comes on medium. Usually we leave it on medium, but you can go ahead and adjust that. You're also going to have options for turning your screen on and off, so you can have it, mine's always on, that way you can always see the temperature set on the display. But what I want you to do is go to the fridge firmware and the battery firmware and go ahead and update those, because they are constantly updating that, and it's going to ensure that you have the most recent update. So using the app is really easy. We pretty much only ever use the app. You can go down here to eco mode. You can switch the fridge into eco, which is, you can just hear it changed it. But again, you can change your temperatures. So I can turn the temp up a bit on either side. I like to leave it at -20 because it's usually pretty hot out when we go away and use the fridge. So I like to keep it somewhere in that range.
Yeah, very easy to use app, guys. I'll put back to max here. But as you can see, fridge is sitting nicely at 1 degree and -20. So very cool. With the app, it makes it extremely simple to use and change stuff. Also, if your fridge starts to show an error code, you can actually go in here and check what error codes are on there. So very useful. Any error codes can just be pretty much reset by unplugging and plugging the fridge back in if you get them. I've never had an experience where an error code has lasted any longer than me just plugging it back in. It goes away. So definitely easy to use app. You can also connect other devices. If you have additional fridges, you can connect all those in this one spot. So very handy app.
Welcome back, guys. So we are on our campsite now. We've been hitting the trails for the last almost 2 days now. We've got our Rocky 40, which is the version 3 fridge, with us. It has performed flawless. We are sitting at 1 degree on the fridge side and -20 degrees Celsius on the freezer side, which is the coldest that it will go. And honestly, guys, it's going to keep everything frozen. We have our ice frozen, these lovely breakfast sandwiches frozen, which we're going to cook up soon. And then we got everything in the fridge that is perfectly temperature controlled at 1 degree Celsius, which is what I set it to. So we're going to have those tonight. And I'm also charging my phone while using the BougeRV app, which is the best way to control your fridge, to keep temperatures where you want them, set up all your settings, and it's all connected to this battery here, which was provided by BougeRV. It is separate. You have to purchase that in addition to the fridge when you go to checkout. But this thing will run your fridge, your phone, for 30 plus hours on a single charge. And the whole time this is plugged into the Jeep, it continuously charges that battery. So if you look here on my phone, that battery is still at 99%. And that's because I just replugged in the fridge. So 99% battery life. We still have roughly 30 hours left. I can keep the phone charged. I can keep the app open. I can charge other things, camp lights, all that stuff. All in all, guys, if you guys are still using one of those old coolers, constantly filling it with ice, stop doing that. Pick up yourself a Rocky version 3 from BougeRV. For us, this is a perfect 2-day fridge. If you are going on a 3 or a 4-day trip, maybe you want to consider getting a larger fridge. That's all going to depend on personal preference. So again, guys, I'm going to give you guys a discount code. So when you go to checkout, you can save a percentage off. You help our channel out. So guys, again, absolutely love this fridge. I knew we would because we've already had one previous to this. So I've got a discount code in the description for you guys to save a little bit off the price of your fridge. Go ahead and pick yourself up a Rocky version 3.0 fridge. Definitely worth every penny. Again, guys, thanks so much for watching. And if you do like this video, please, down below, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that hype button. It's something new on YouTube. Didn't even know it existed, but go down there, hit all those. And thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.